Hi guys, Mr. Rain here. In this vid we're going to be covering how to get gems and how to socket gems, as well as the gem crafting. They're actually called jewels or gems, I'm not sure which one, but they have their individual names. But before we get started, what you want to do is you want to go to your monster cage and grab any one of these monsters. I'm not sure if the more powerful creature that you use will give you more gems, but I just use the most powerful one that I can. Then what you want to do is head over to the C map and find yourself a Plunder Brigade. Now, there's two parts of this Plunder Brigade. The first one is what I'm showing you now, and the second one is pretty much unusable because of the monopoly the large alliances have. But I'm very happy to say that we can still use it in some way to get the gems. We just won't be able to get full gems. With the Plunder Brigade, when you attack them, they give you full gems, so you don't have to craft them. But for those of us in the lesser alliances, we have no chance against an S8 or S9 enemy, so don't even bother doing that. But like I said, I'm very happy that we can still throw the bait. Now, you have to do this before the large alliances get here, because once they get here, they'll start attacking, and then the game will change kind of. It'll go to a stationary battle where you have to use your fleets, and I'll show that at the end of the video. But right now, throw your bait. Throw your bait as much as you can. It's not going to do anything or the minor damage, but throw your bait because you will get the rewards, the throw bait rewards. And if you do that 4 times with all of them, they give you a fair amount of gems that you can then go and craft. So do this before the other guys get here, otherwise yeah, it's going to be death for you, as I will show you at the end of the video. So here it is here, the 2 items there and there. One of them is to select gems, other one is just going to be random gems. So we're going to go and have a look at this. This was all the first time for me as well. I went over it just once before doing it. So here is the forge. We're going to go to the jewel socketing right there, and on the left we've got the jewel craft. So we're going to slap on that the low grade ruby, medium grade ruby, and the high grade ruby. So those are the ones we have to do. So we're going to go to our inventory and we're going to use those ones there. So here, the choose item 1. So I just went with the first one, and I should have just used the second one because it just gives you a random amount of random gems and jewels, all jewels. So we're going to go to jewel crafting again, jewel craft there, low grade ruby, and we're going to craft that as our first gem craft. And we're going to see how high we can get our gems. So we're going to skip ahead there. There we go. Lower grade. And we're going to craft the next one. And we're going to see the medium grade ruby now can be crafted because we've done the lower grade one. As you might have guessed, doesn't cost that much to craft. So that's pretty good. Only 40 points. And of course, every single speed up captain goes into the letter of mark. No questions about it. Okay, the next one, how to craft them. Now, again, I just used this. This is the one that gives you a random amount of random gems. So there are gems and gemstones. I can start calling them gems. So there we go. And once we've done that, we can head back into it. I was just having a look at what each one does. And I like to focus on the pirate attack and pirate HP for my most powerful fleet, but it's up to you. Depends on which ones you use. Now, to socket the gear, we're going to head back over to the area, the forge, and we're going to go to jewel socketing. And we can do this while something else is still going, as you can see. So we're going to select our piece of gear. I like to use, I think it was my pirate's masterpiece. Yeah, this is the one that uses all the hunting and gives my pirates boost. It's my most powerful gear, or it makes me the most powerful. And those are the options up there that can unlock, and they're quite good, guys. Considering some of the other percentages and how the game works, the trickle effect, these stats are pretty high. 1 to 12%. I mean, if you get anything above 5%, that's a lot. As you will see here. So there we have 4%. I can't see the other one because it's too dark. But this is how you're going to be socketing your items. Now, I will do videos later on with the higher grade gems to see what kind of stats they've got. And I can imagine they're going to be pretty good. And again, I'm just so happy that we can actually use the Plunder Brigade. It's not just another feature that's wasted on... well, wasted, I know that people use it. But majority of people don't have S8 or S9 castles or fortresses. So it's a bit pointless. So we're going to go back in here. And we're going to have a look at the next one. Seasoned Captain's Masterpiece right there. And we're going to go socketing info. Now those are the potentials I'm guessing up there. So let's see what it says for me here. We're going to go jewel socketing and we're going to slot in the sapphire. Increase pirate defense. That's pretty good. Anything that increases stats to my pirates I like, because I just would like to heal less of them every time. But in the end, anything is going to help, as you know. So we're going to go back in there, and we're going to wait a couple of minutes, and we're going to see what the next one is. And we're going to go to the next piece of gear, which is going to be, I think I'm going to still use my pirate Captain's Masterpiece. Let's use that one. And put in the final color gem and see what this one's going to do to us. Medium grade. Oh, we're going to do the medium grade. Right there, increased pirate attack between 2 and 18%. Now that's massive. I mean, like I was saying before, if you can get anything above 5, 6, 7, that's massive. Let's see what we get going here. So that's the assault cooldown. So again, that is either going to be the assault ticket that's cooled down every day, or it's going to make your assault on other when you're plundering quicker. So I'm not too sure about that one. But if you go to your gear, it's going to show you the stats over here, the jewel stats. So I'll have more of a look of that on the next video. I'll have more information on what that actually specifically means. The other ones are pretty straightforward, but not all of them. Okay, so we're going to do the final one here. Let's see, we're going to go for spyglass, and we're going to do the medium grade, and that's going to be increased pirate attack 2 to 18. Let's see what we get here. So again, assault time, and cooldown time. So there's assault, cooldown, and assault, so they are different. And it looks like we're going to do one more. I want to see what the red one's going to give us. No, the medium, yeah. Increased ship firepower. It also depends on what piece of gear you put it on, obviously. And there we go. Assault cooldown 13%. I mean, that's massive. That is massive. So yes, this is pretty much the gist of what this is all about, guys. And if you have any questions, again, just ask me. I'm always going to reply. And if you want to join the Discord group, you can email me from the description, and I can get you in that Discord group. And it's much easier to ask and answer questions by everyone else that's in there currently. So this is the Plunder Brigade now, guys. So this is when the Plunder Brigade has been stopped by the massive alliances, as you can see. And it turns into this kind of like a raid monster. So you can attack it anything you want. And at this point I was like, okay, my shield's still up. That's pretty good. And then bang, you need privateer license. But of course you do. The game wouldn't be normal without the licenses. So you have to forge papers. You have to go over here and you have to forge yourself the Plunder Brigade privateer's license. So skipping ahead, once that is done, then what you have to do is you have to select your X fleet, and you have to make sure you've got your guys in there. So select your ships. And at this point I didn't quite know that I wasn't going to be using it. It was the first time I was doing it. So we're going to keep going. And we're going to do one more unique ship. And then we're going to set sail. Off we go. And again, at this point, I wasn't aware what was actually happening. You've got to make sure that your stores are empty, or that there's space in the stores. Because at this point now, I think I do have my privateer license brigade, so I can attacking. And unfortunately, what happens for most of us is I get attacked instantly. Now at this point, I wasn't sure who's attacking me. Like, is it the Plunder Brigade? Is it an enemy captain? And of course it is. They're not going to let us get anywhere near this kind of thing. So it was a costly lesson there, 146k, to return my guys immediately. And I hope he feels better with himself there, attacking such a small captain like me. But it doesn't matter. This is the way how it works. And I've still got a captain goals, alliance leader goals, where I haven't even done those because I can't attack any port cities or anything. So the game kind of stops for me. And I do like it when they add something new like this, because we're actually able to use it. We can throw the bait, we can get the gems, we can craft them, and we can sock it into our gear. So that's the takeaway from this for me, is that it's a new feature that can be used by everyone. And get that monster cage upgraded, get those monsters as powerful as possible, and I'm pretty sure you'll get more of those gemstones doing so. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave you with some footage at least of last night's world server boss. And it's absolutely crazy. I've got pretty much the fastest internet. Well, I do actually have the fastest internet in the UK, the business line, and it still lags. I mean, you can't really hold it against them. There's so many people here from so many areas that are attacking this boss. If I try and go into my territory and heal my pilots, my lord, it's too early. Try and heal my pirates, it lags so badly. It like takes 30 seconds for it to come back, which is unfortunate. But in the end, I did get a good amount of attacks, and I got a lot of rewards for it. So again, the takeaway is positive all round. One last thing before I go here, guys. Be very sure to always check the event calendar. So this kind of thing just happens to be giving away free blueprints over there. And these are things that you're going to do anyway, so you might as well have a look at these. And sometimes it's just a tactician change, or a certain type of tactician, or in this case, just simply throw a monster bait. There we go. 18 premium blueprints right there, and you can hold 4 monsters, so that's an easy one. Just make sure you get there early before those guys are able to attack. You can throw bait instantly, so do that, otherwise the whole thing's going to change. Well, that's it, guys. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you want to join the Discord group, you can email me from the description, and I can get you on that group. And much easier and faster to answer questions and to ask questions as well. So, guys, I will be doing more videos. I know a lot of you are asking me to put out videos all the time on this game, and I will be doing it a lot more as new stuff comes out, as well as the new bonus missions that are on the right-hand side over there. There's a lot of them that you should be taking advantage of. For stuff that you're going to do anyway, really. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content. I want to catch you on the next one.